Hi, my name's Steve Thompson from 1201 Alarm, and I'd like to thank everybody at Quite Great for asking me to do a short video on mental health. Now, mental health I think is something that's very close to my heart, and it is something that's glossed over quite frequently. And music is a wonderful thing that can really help mental health sometimes, but sometimes for musicians and other people in creative industries, actors, dancers, whatever, particularly when we finish a really big a project or program or whatever it is that we've been working on, we get a kind of bit of a crash afterwards. I remember I was fortunate enough to play at the Olympic opening and closing ceremonies back in 2012, and we rehearsed that for about 3 or 4 months, and when the big day finally came and it was all kind of over afterwards, I remember there was a big sort of crash that I felt afterwards. And the same thing happened to me again in 2019. Again, I was very fortunate to play at the Globe Theatre in London, and we did a 4-month run there. But that coincided with my run that I did with the band for about 10 years. I was touring and making albums with them, and that came to an end. And also my own project, an album that I've been working on for 3 years, also concluded at the same time. So they had these 3 really big projects that came to an end all at the same time, just coincidentally. And that obviously caused a huge sort of hole in my life, and was quite a difficult time to me, I'll be honest about it. So I'm not sure that I have all the answers, but I can tell you what I did which really helped me through. And that was really to kind of move just completely away from music, just for a short time. Not completely, not forever, but I decided to kind of explore interests like elsewhere, stuff that I never knew that I was interested in. I ended up signing up for a 10-week course on Anglo-Saxon poetry, which is really bizarre and a bit weird because I'd never shown any interest in Anglo-Saxons or poetry before, but I absolutely loved it, and it gave me a chance to kind of explore something new that was completely away from music. I still did music, of course, but I didn't try and do anything that I was going to put out to the public. I just kind of, played a few notes on my trombone or tried out some stuff on the keys or the guitar or whatever, just for fun. So I think kind of coming away from the main stay of what you do and trying to find something new was really helpful for me. The other thing is social media as well. Social media is a wonderful invention, but it's also can be a little bit toxic at times. And I think it's a particularly good idea to limit or even stop social media for a short amount of time. You kind of look out what your other friends are doing, and if they're in creative industries as well, there's a kind of tendency to think, oh man, they're doing so much stuff, I should be doing all of that. And it can become a little bit toxic. So I think limiting those things is a pretty good idea as well. Now, I'm sure that my advice is not helpful for everybody, but if it's helpful to anybody, I'd be delighted. But thanks again to Quite Great for asking me to contribute this video today.